Hi all. In this, you're going to see about cloud computing architecture. So cloud computing has revolutionized the way organizations operate by offering a range of virtualized services and resources on demand from small businesses to large enterprises. From small businesses to the large enterprises, every organization can use cloud computing services for storing and access their information securely from anywhere and anytime as long as they have an internet connection, so they can able to access the service over the internet. So it has mainly classified into two parts. One is a front end, another one is a back end. And the front end refers to the part of the cloud system that is visible to the end user, such as the user interface or the application that the user interacts with. For example, a user accessing Google Drive through a web browser is interacting with the front end of the cloud architecture. The next one is a backend. On the other hand, this is the part of the cloud system that is responsible for storing and processing data. It includes servers, databases, and other infrastructure that are not directly visible to the end user. For example, when a user uploads a file to Google Drive, it is stored in the backend of the cloud architecture, but which is not visible to the end user. So next we'll see the architecture. This diagram shows the architecture of cloud, as I said, which consists of two components, the front end and back end. In the each end, it has some different components. In the front end, we're having client infrastructure, and the back end, we're having application, service, cloud runtime, storage, infrastructure, the management, security. This both connects via internet only. Let me see in deeper with an example. So in the front end of the cloud architecture is like the interface between the user and the cloud computing system. It consists of all the tools and applications used by the client to access the cloud computing services. For example, think of it like using a web browser to access your email account on Gmail or Yahoo Mail or whatever. The web browser is the front end of the cloud architecture, and it allows you to interact with the cloud-based email services to manage your emails, compose new emails, and access your contacts, all with a simple user interface. This is the best example for a front end. And another one is in front end, when we access the cloud platform, we use a client infrastructure, which is a part of the front end component. This infrastructure provides us with a user interface, such as a web browser or a mobile app, to interact with the cloud services. It acts as a bridge between the user and the cloud, allowing us to access the cloud resources easily and efficiently. For example, when we use a web browser to access our cloud storage, we use the client infrastructure to view and manage our files. The next one is the backend. The backend of the cloud architecture refers to the server side of the cloud computing system. It is where all the resources are stored and managed by the cloud service provider. The backend also provides security mechanism to ensure that to ensure that the data stored in the cloud is safe and secure. The backend components of the cloud architecture, which includes applications, services, a running cloud, or sorry, runtime cloud, storage, infrastructure, management, security, and the internet. In the application, the backend component refers to the software or platform that clients access. This means that it provides a service in the backend as per the client requirements. For example, a cloud-based accounting software used by an organization to manage their financial transaction. So service, the next one is a service. in the backend component, which refers to the major three types of cloud-based services. Major three types of cloud-based services: a software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. It also manages which type of service the user access. For example, a user can access a cloud-based storage service like Dropbox, a cloud-based development platform like Google App Engine, that's we call it as an platform as a service, or cloud-based infrastructure like Amazon Web Services, that we call it as an IaaS, infrastructure as a service. And the next one is a runtime cloud. An example of a runtime cloud is Google Cloud Platform, GCP, which provides a platform for running applications and services in a virtual machine environment. The next one is a storage, a component. A popular example of cloud-based storage is Dropbox, which offers a flexible and scalable storage service for individuals and businesses to store and manage their files and data. Next component is infrastructure. In infrastructure, cloud computing refers to the underlying hardware and software components that support the cloud environment. It includes the servers, storage devices, network devices, virtualization software, and other essential resources needed for the functioning of cloud services. For example, Amazon Web Services, which provides a comprehensive infrastructure that includes a compute storage and networking services, along with a variety of tools for monitoring and managing the resources. The next component is management. In cloud computing, it refers to the processes and tools used to manage the backend components of the cloud environment, such as applications, services, runtime cloud, storage, infrastructure, and security mechanism. It ensures that the cloud services are available, reliable, secure, and perform optimally. For example, GCP, Google Cloud Platform, offers various management tools such as Cloud Control, Cloud Monitoring, Cloud Logging, and Cloud Deployment Manager to simplify and automate the management task for their users. The next one is a security. It is an essential aspect of cloud computing and the backend of cloud architecture. It provides various security mechanisms to ensure secure cloud resources, systems, files, and infrastructure for end users. For example, encryption and access control mechanisms are used to protect sensitive data stored in the cloud. The next component is internet. It is a connectivity plays a critical role in cloud computing architecture as it enables the communication and interaction between the front end and back end components. For instance, users can access cloud services from anywhere and at any time using the internet. And the backend resources can be accessed and managed remotely by service providers. So these are the few components which comes under the category of front end and back end. The next we'll see what are the benefits of cloud computing architecture. The first one is the makes cloud computing, it provides many benefits for the businesses and organizations. Here are some of the advantages of cloud computing. The first one is simplified infrastructure. It is in simplified infrastructure. Cloud computing simplifies the overall infrastructure of the organization by providing virtualized services and resources that can be accessed easily and quickly through the internet. Example, a small business can use cloud computing service for storing and accessing their files instead of purchasing and maintaining physical storage devices. The next one is improved data processing. In improved data processing, cloud computing provides scalable resources for data processing, which helps in handling large volumes of data more efficiently and quickly. Example, a big data analytics firm can use the cloud computing resources to process and analyze large volumes of data in a shorter amount of time. The next one is an enhanced security. Cloud computing, it provides various security mechanisms like encryption, access controls, and firewalls to ensure the security of cloud resources, systems, files, and infrastructure. Example, a healthcare organization can store and access patient records securely using cloud computing services which are compliant with various regulatory standards. The next one is modularized approach. Cloud computing provides modularized services and resources which can be customized and combined as per the specific needs of the organization. An example, e-commerce company can use different cloud services like storage, database, and computing to develop and deploy their web application. The next one is better disaster recovery. Cloud computing, it provides disaster recovery mechanism which help in recovering data and systems in case of any unexpected failures or outages. Example, a financial organization can use cloud computing services to store and back up their critical financial data, which can be recovered quickly in case of any disaster or outage. The next one is improved accessibility. Cloud computing provides easy and quick access to cloud resources and services from anywhere and any device with an internet connection. The best example, a remote team of employees can collaborate and work on projects using cloud-based team collaboration tools and applications. The last one is reduced IT costs. Cloud computing, which eliminates the need for purchasing and maintaining physical hardware and software, which results in reduced IT operation costs for the organization. Example, a startup can use cloud computing services instead of investing in physical infrastructure and resources, which can be costly and time consuming. These are the few benefits when we going with a cloud computing. These are the architecture and the benefits of cloud computing. Thank you.